Can someone chat? Everyone, I'd like to introduce the president of our chamber, Laura Petrunik.
Hello, welcome to the Lincoln Chamber of Commerce Outstanding Business Achievement Awards 2020. I'm Laura Petrunik, and I'm the current board president. As president, I feel honored to volunteer and support an exceptional community organization that connects, grows, promotes, advocates for, and educates local businesses. With the recent challenging times, I've seen an outpouring of resolve and resilience and support for many businesses in our community. With businesses changing and even surpassing the difficulties, I'm proud to say as well, not only has the Chamber reached out and supported our businesses, we have been able to pivot as well. As you will see this evening, we have changed to a digital format, and we are delighted to still celebrate and pay tribute to our local businesses. It must be difficult to choose a winner with so many excellent ones here in Lincoln. Thankfully, there's a committee for that, as well as a committee for organizing this entire event. And I'm ever grateful to them, as well as Anna Murray, our executive director, for the work that they do to make sure each Outstanding Business Achievement Awards event, and especially this year, is a remarkable, unmissable event in Lincoln.
Thank you so much, Laura, for that fabulous introduction. And thank you all for joining us at the Chamber's 18th Annual Business Achievement Awards, which, as Laura mentioned, is our very first virtual event. I'm Anna Murray. I'm the Executive Director of the Lincoln Chamber of Commerce. Before we jump in with our awards, I'd like to just give you a bit of an overview of what you can expect tonight. We're covering a lot of ground. We've got 7 major awards and more than 25 presenters coming in from all over the place to share all of the details and to celebrate excellence in Lincoln. As you can imagine, that presents a bit of a technical challenge, and we're very pleased to welcome WeStream, who are handling the production for us. WeStream is an Niagara-based company that produces live streaming and production services for live sports, city and town councils, conferences, wedding. Check them out if you've got an event coming up. Events are changing. If you've got one that needs to go virtual, talk to Kevin and Brandon, and they can help create it in a stress-free, professional way. Thanks, guys. Glad you can be here tonight. Please take a moment to check out our event program. Normally we'd have a printed one, but of course that doesn't work so much. So we've got one online. It's in the feed of the live stream. It's also on our event page on our website. So check it out. It's got background information on all of our awards and the people who are receiving them and who've been nominated for them. And it also highlights our sponsors. So check it out. The beautiful orchids that you can see in the back of our screen and also in the back of our presenter screens have been generously donated by Cosmic Plants. For years, Cosmic has been a large part of making our event space look fabulous, and we are so glad that this year they chose to do that again in just a slightly different format. So thank you so much for that. As you can see, if you look in the program, we've got a number of great door prizes also donated tonight. We've put each of our registered attendees' names into our draw bin, our favorite draw bin. And throughout the evening, we'll be drawing on that, and we'll be calling your name. And if you're one of the winners, contact us after the event, and we will make arrangements to get that to you. So with that, I'd like to introduce the members of our committee who have done so much to make this event happen. I've got Jared Brandon. Jared Brandon is from Remax Garden City Realty, and he's the vice president of our Chamber of Commerce and the chair of the board. I've got Katie Appleyard on the line there, and Katie Appleyard did some excellent videos and montages for us. Thank you so much, Katie. I've got Karen Cake down there, and Karen is from Employment Help Center, and she was a big part of our nomination process and helping our nominees get through the experience of filling out the forms and things. Here in the office, I also have 2 more members of our committee. I've got Michelle Lane from the Grimsby Lincoln News, and I've got Jeanette Smith. Brian Burton, there they are. Brian Burton of Meridian Credit Union and David Sortis from BEDC are also valued members of our committee, but they were not able to join us this evening. But thank you all. This committee is astonishing. This was a very different thing. We were supposed to be doing it 3 months ago, and here we are tonight in a very different place, and we're so glad that you could all help make that happen. From its inception back in 2003, our Outstanding Business Achievement Awards Gala has served up many memorable moments celebrating the people and organizations that make Lincoln such a great place to live and work. It is my honor tonight to join with you in congratulating all of our 2020 nominees, as well as the finalists and reward recipients you're going to meet. Each year, the list of nominated businesses highlights both new and existing businesses. It shows how Lincoln is creating an environment that breeds and encourages innovation and competitive industries, and it demonstrates how we are all working together to make our community a great place to be. This year, as Laura mentioned, those traits have been tested like never before. And I am so proud of how Lincoln, as a community, has come together to answer the challenges that we navigate a dramatically different path through COVID-19. Businesses across the world, across the province, and here in Lincoln have been hit hard over the past 14 weeks since restrictions were put in place to flatten the curve. We recognize the heartbreak of businesses and employees who were forced to shutter their businesses and their offices, the challenges of finding a new way to work and to offer your services, and now the transition to developing a new product or a new service to answer the needs of our local services, and the joy of reopening and reconnecting as we are finally able to enter into the first steps of recovery. We salute you, all of you, the employees, the businesses, the consumers, the neighbors, everyone in our community, for all that you've done to support each other during this crisis. Please raise a glass with us as we offer a toast to the community of Lincoln. Thank you, and may we continue to support one another, to grow, and to prosper.
Cheers.
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 On behalf of the Lincoln Chamber of Commerce and of our committee, thank you for joining us. This is exciting, really. Thank you for joining us as we celebrate business excellence. We hope that you enjoy this event as much as we enjoy creating it for you. I'd like to introduce Michelle.
Good evening, everyone. Now on with the show. Our first award is our Community Partner Award. This award recognizes a Lincoln Chamber member that demonstrates the passion for our community. Through long-standing support of the Chamber and extraordinary contributions to their community while maintaining a superior level of excellence in business. The award recipient is selected by the OBAA committee. I am pleased to present Clark Bucknell, previous Chamber President, and our 2019 Community Partner winner, to introduce this award to us. Thank you.
Award in 2019. It's the Bear Award that has been given out since 2005 to Lincoln members of the Chamber. I am now with great honor to present this video of this year's 2020 recipient.
We are proud to present the Awards Committee's choice in receiving the 2020 Community Partner Award. It is being presented in these extraordinary times in order to recognize a member of the Chamber who displays a true passion for community. As with past recipients, this individual has exhibited special community awareness, demonstrated and given support to our citizens over many years, all while making extraordinary contributions to Lincoln and maintaining a remarkable level of excellence in his or her business. The Community Partner recipient will once again be awarded the Bear. This Iroquois stone sculpture is a symbol of tremendous strength and authority and is considered to be a great protector of the people.
1969 was described as one of the most influential years in history, when Pierre Trudeau was Canada's Prime Minister and Richard Nixon was the President of the United States. This year also gave us man's first walk on the moon and only a week after our recipient's birth, the infamous Woodstock. Born in St. Catharines at the Hotel Dieu Hospital on August 7th, our recipient was described as liking figure skating and skiing, and as a teen being involved with track, cheerleading, and student council at Beamsville District Secondary School. Born to John and Marie and sister to Chris, our recipient has been a part of the Lincoln community for nearly all of her life. In the early 80s, she met a boy named Andrew at Vineland Public School, and in grade 9 at BDSS, they started dating. In 1991, she and Andrew tied the knot, and they've been an unstoppable couple ever since. She became a part of the family Tim Hortons business more than 20 years ago, firmly securing her roots in Lincoln and the surrounding area through the restaurants, and more importantly, through her community involvement. Jeanette has been quoted as saying, "Your business is only as good as what you invest in your community," never looking at themselves as just being a business, but rather as a community itself. As a leader of the Riddiger-Smith Tim Hortons franchises, Jeanette showed us their clear focus was building a better future for not only their employees, but also for the next generation of youth, whether they were involved with sports through Timbit Soccer or helping out the town of Lincoln and BIA, cleaning our streets for Pitch in Canada. As a member of not only our Lincoln Chamber of Commerce OBAA committee, but also as a board member for Big Brothers Big Sisters North and West Niagara, Jeanette has immersed herself assisting our not-for-profits. Additionally, while sitting on the board for the Tim Hortons Children Foundation, Jeanette has enabled less fortunate kids locally and across Canada to better themselves through camps. What sets Jeanette apart from others is her hands-on approach to giving. Never one to be afraid to get her hands dirty, her incredible work ethic has led her to become an exceptional role model for not only strangers, but also her beautiful daughters, Taylor and Kennedy. The beginning of 2020 brought upon a big change for Jeanette. After nearly 30 years, she made the decision to step away from the family business. Though she describes it as only a pause in her career, she explains she'll be able to spend more time with the people she loves, doing some of the things she loves best, such as hanging out with her daughters, golfing with friends, or spending quiet time at the cottage. Knowing that she is so community-minded, we have no doubt that she will remain immersed in the town of Lincoln, and we look forward to what her future has in store. On behalf of the 2020 OBAA Committee and the Lincoln Chamber of Commerce, please join us in congratulating this year's Community Partner Award winner, Jeanette Smith.
I would love to hug her right now. It's so sad that we can't hug. Jeanette, it is so well deserved.
Thank you so much. Wow. So surprised, shocked. Wow. Thank you so much, Lincoln Chamber of Commerce, OBAA committee members. It truly is an honor to be amongst so many community-minded people here in the town of Lincoln, residents, business owners who are constantly giving back. And amongst those, we will see a lot of them tonight. A big thank you to my parents who taught Chris and I that giving back to the community is very important. You never have enough things on the plate. You've always got to give back. And I enjoy every minute of it. The other thing I'm very thankful for my parents for, is they introduced us to a brand that is very much in line with the way they taught us. The community is number one, and you must invest in the community that you do business in. And I'm very thankful for that. I also would like to thank obviously my family, my kids, my husband Andrew, and Taylor and Kennedy for allowing me and putting up with the things that I would miss and the time spent away and getting involved and dragging them into some of the events, which they really helped me do. And I hope to carry on that tradition with them and realize how important it is to give back to the community. So thank you so much. And I look forward to continuing on doing lots in the community with so many partners here in the town of Lincoln. Thank you again.
Thank you, Jeanette. Fabulous. No, you gotta go that way. Oh, that was so exciting, Jeanette. So well deserved. We are so proud that we could offer you that. And again, a toast to Jeanette. Well done. An event like this doesn't happen unless we have an investment from our sponsors. So I'd like to just share with you our platinum title sponsor, DJB. Now, the very first of our door prizes, Dean's No Frills, right here in the King Street Plaza in Beamsville, has generously donated 2 $25 gift cards. We're going to do a door prize now. I'm going to hand it over to Michelle and Jeanette, and they're going to make the pick. Our first winner is...
Tara Kidney, Tim Hortons.
I think that might have been... so, Tara, give us a call. We'll make sure you get that. Our second 25 gift card, also from Dean's No Frills.
Irene Stuver, MP office.
That's Dean Allison's assistant. She is phenomenal. Congratulations, Irene. I know she's out there. All right, so next thing that we're going to do is talk about our nonprofit award. Since 2017, the board of the Lincoln Chamber of Commerce has selected a recipient of our Nonprofit Showcase Award. As its name implies, this award was created as an opportunity to celebrate and showcase some of the outstanding service organizations working to support, build, and improve the quality of life in our community. I'd like to welcome Lincoln's Mayor, Sandra Easton, to say a few words and present this award on behalf of the award sponsor, the Town of Lincoln. Hello, Mayor Easton.
Hello. I just want to say hi to everybody. Normally, for those who are watching, we would have had this grand, discussion as we moved around the room. This is always a very, very dynamic event, and we're so wound up by the time it's time to give out the awards. I didn't think that we would have that, Anna, with all of this technology between us and the fun. But I don't know. I think he managed to pull it off quite nicely. Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us.
I do want to toast Jeanette. She is so deserving. Thank you, Jeanette. Well earned. Well, it's interesting how time comes around, and I think everything has its time, and this award this evening, I think, is going to be more poignant than at any other time, possibly in the history of these awards. But let me first say that you all deserve great congratulations to every business that was nominated for these auspicious awards. But I believe that every business in Lincoln is an outstanding business. And you do so much for our communities. You have added so much over the years to the really robust economy that we're experiencing now. You're bouncing back, and you have such resilience. So thank you so much for all that you do. But we don't really manage too well just by dealing with business per se. Business is important, but there's other elements that keep business and keep our community going. It is my pleasure to be included this evening, and on behalf of the Town of Lincoln Council and staff, to recognize all of you and the outstanding contributions that each of you make. You contribute not only to the economy, as I have said, but also to the social, cultural, and the public integrity of Lincoln, which I think is so important. When we tune our ears to the reality of what is happening in our community and to the impact that youth and families, individuals and seniors face, then we are being truly sincere about the reality of living in Lincoln. The YW and its board, led by Elizabeth Zimmerman, have ensured that we cannot turn our backs on the challenges that our citizens face every day. The town of Lincoln, by comparison, is more affluent than many, and we have a tendency to ignore there is poverty. But Elizabeth gently redirects us. We have many families that are suffering even without a pandemic. Sometimes we pretend that there is no youth homelessness or no homelessness at all. And yet, at times of the year, there is this trail from conversations to Tim Hortons of young people who are alone, who have no place to go. What we value above all are organizations that are capable of attracting our attention about all of these conditions in ways that do not allow us to think that we don't have the suffering of children and youth and family and seniors. And I want to reinforce this because if there was ever a time to applaud the work of the West Niagara YWCA, it is now. And I say that most especially because it takes much more than compassion to build the programs that take people off the streets. And I am somewhat dramatic when I say that they also take them out of caves on the escarpment. But it is true, and it is a condition of our community, and they find them permanent, temporary to permanent homes. It takes more than the best intentions to create short-term emergency housing, and even greater talents to set a goal, as the YW has, of 1 to 3 years, and then selectively choosing those programs that will provide the greatest buoyancy to the independence of those individuals. And that is how the YW fights poverty in Lincoln. These are the reasons that the YW have been selected for this award. And again, on behalf of all of us on council, everyone in the town of Lincoln, it is my pleasure, Elizabeth, to toast you, to applaud all of those who are professionally confronted with the most difficult situations and to find solutions to them, to the commitment of the board and their leadership and their support. We know that your goal to move the most vulnerable to independence maintains their dignity, as fragile as it is, and that all that you do ensures that the carefully crafted programs minimize to the greatest extent the objectifying of poverty and those who are struck down by it. To the West Niagara YWCA, the nonprofit award, the town of Lincoln sponsors and presents this award in 2020. Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you so much, Sandra, Mayor Easton, and thank you to Council. This is an honor. I am so pleased to be accepting this award on behalf of the YWCA and the staff who do tremendous work in this community. But I want to go on to say that this kind of work is just something that we do as a community. I also want to take a moment to thank the organizing committee and the Chamber of Commerce. This is just a wonderful celebratory event, and I'm so glad that there was a way to continue to have this event this year, even under these most difficult circumstances. It's so great to still be able to gather and celebrate the most amazing accomplishments of the business community, especially as we are navigating through this time. I think these kinds of reminders of all of the tremendous work that goes on, the real wonderful success stories, it's important to be telling those stories, particularly now. As a community, we've been going through some incredible challenges. But I think if there's a silver lining to be had, it is how we as a community have responded, how we've rallied together to support each other through this. This is what we do daily. This is the work of the YWCA to ensure that vulnerable women and their children are supported as they navigate very difficult times, as they try to get back on their feet. But again, this work's not possible if we don't do it together as a community. And so when I accept this award, I accept it on behalf of all of us, on behalf of not only the YWCA, but the community of Lincoln, who through their efforts support everything that we do. So I want to take that moment now to thank everyone who, as a community, steps up And, I think how appropriate that Jeanette Smith was celebrated tonight, because she has made also a tremendous difference for us as the YWCA, and supported us. And it's all those examples that ensure that these vulnerable women and their children have the supports that they need, that they're able to stay in their home communities and be able to get what they need to be able to move forward. So thank you. It is so appreciated. And we really are celebrating with all of you in terms of the accomplishments that you as businesses have made. And this is my home community, so all the more reason to be excited and able to celebrate with you. Thank you so much.
So thank you so much, Elizabeth. We do have a beautiful plaque that we'll be getting out to you soon. We'll make sure there's a photo up when we're allowed to do that. So everyone, raise a toast, please, to the YWCA. Well done. Now, for the next thing we're going to do is we want to make sure we're honoring our sponsors again. So please join us in recognizing our Diamond sponsor winners. I mean, not winners, just sponsors. Thank you again to our sponsors. We have another couple of door prizes that we'd like to give out. The first one is this beautiful charcuterie board from Centennial House Bed and Breakfast right here in Jordan. It's handmade solid wood, red oak and walnut cheese charcuterie board. Thank you so much, Diane at Centennial House Bed and Breakfast. Our winner is
J.D. Pachariva, Counselor for Town of Lincoln.
Excellent. We have another prize. It's fabulous. One of our nominees this evening is Bench Brewing, and they have given us this fabulous gift basket. The winner of this one is
Rebecca Prudhomme.
Rebecca Prudhomme. Congratulations, Rebecca. So, I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're finding that we're not too hokey, because we've never done this before and it seems a little strange. If you're enjoying it, please remember to like it and share it on Facebook so that a lot of other people can enjoy it too. And again, thanks to WeStream for helping us pull this together. At this point, I would like to introduce our 20 Valley Tourism Award of Distinction. Introduced at our 10th anniversary gala, the Tourism Award of Distinction recognizes a business that has exhibited growth and success while contributing to the allure of the town of Lincoln as a tourist destination. I'd like to welcome Sue Ann Staff, representing 20 Valley Tourism Association, to share more about the award and this year's recipient. Hi, Sue Ann.
Hi, how is everybody?
Good, thank you.
Great to come to everybody virtually in the 2D sense, not the 3D sense. Anyway, this holiday season in the heart of Jordan Village, it was transformed into a magical Christmas village with charming Christmas holiday decor and festive events for the whole family to enjoy. This event was presented by Vintage Hotels, a collection of luxury 4-diamond hotels, including Inn on the 20, offering a boutique hotel experience in Jordan Village. Christmas time in Jordan Village was very special for families to celebrate the holiday season and the magic of Christmas. The festive experience ran November through to December, included tree lighting ceremonies, many visits from Santa, holiday workshops, boutique holiday shopping, Christmas carols, and holiday treats that were delicious. Vintage Hotels created this event to support and enhance the community with a must-see holiday experience in Niagara. Christmas in the Village provided an opportunity to drive tourism in Lincoln. As past president of the 20 Valley Tourism Association, along with the board of directors for the 20 Valley Tourism Association, It is our immense proud pleasure to announce that Christmas in the Village be the recipient of the TVTA Tourism Award of Distinction for 2020. So, in true Hollywood style, we have a pre-recorded message from Christophe Hermes from Vintage Hotels to accept the award. Cheers to Vintage Hotels, cheers to Christophe, and cheers to you for joining us all tonight. Thank you, everyone.
Good evening, everyone. I hope this video found you, your family, and the circle of your friends very well. On behalf of Vintage Hotel and the retailer of Jordan Village, it is a great pleasure to receive the 20 Valley Tourism Award of Distinction for the Christmas in the Village. Thank you for your continuing support, and we hope to see you soon in Jordan Village, as we are reopening the Inn on the 20 Hotel this evening. K Spring Cellar, as well as the Jordan retailer, are ready to welcome you back. Thank you again for all your support, and please stay safe. Enjoy this evening. See you soon. Bye for now.
Thank you so much, Christophe. Inn on the 20 is a phenomenal destination. We always hold our gala there. We have for its 17-year history. We had planned to do that this year, and we really hope that in the future we'll be able to join all of you there again. Thank you so much, and congratulations to Vintage Hotels and Christmas in the Village. Another door prize. Fielding Estates Winery has donated this fabulous gift bag on behalf of Graze the Bench. Graze the Bench was our 2019 Tourism Award of Distinction winners. So the winner of this door prize is?
Carolyn Galbraith, BDC.
Congratulations, Carolyn. And, where am I? We're gonna recognize our gold sponsors. Our next award is the Pathways to Opportunity Cooperative Education Employer Recognition Award. This award celebrates businesses or not-for-profit organizations that demonstrate outstanding support for the Beamsville District Secondary School Cooperative Education Program. I'm very pleased to have Sue Foster, the current president of the Rotary Club of Lincoln, joining us from Port Clark to present this award this evening. Hi, Sue.
Hi, Anna. Yeah, hi, everybody. I am here in our little cottage at Point Clark, Ontario. So I was very happy that I could join you all. It's been 15 years since the Rotary Club of Lincoln initiated the annual Pathways to Opportunities Award in partnership with Beamsville District Secondary School and the Lincoln Chamber of Commerce. In keeping with Lincoln's Rotary tagline, award the Investing in Kids and Communities, this unique business award represents a collaboration among Rotarians, educators, and businesses in our community. Each semester of each school year, cooperative education work placements are secured for approximately 140 Beamsville High School students in grades 11 and 12 and specialized specialized school to community programs. Students spend between 1 and 4 periods of each school day in the workplace. Co-op placements would not be possible without the voluntary participation of some 50 businesses and not-for-profit organizations in Lincoln. With this award, we thank and celebrate those co-op employees for providing students with pathways to opportunity, combining classroom-based education with practical work experience while earning credits. Students are enabled in finding their way to post-secondary employment, career, and education opportunities. To select the Pathways Award recipient each year, BDSS staff apply criteria specific to cooperative education program goals. the opportunity to engage in a meaningful work experience, the mentoring relationship provided to the student during the work term, and going above and beyond to support students at their co-op placements. It is now my great pleasure to announce the 2020 Pathways to Opportunity Cooperative Education Employer Recognition Award goes to New Again Construction Essentials. Since opening in Beamsville in 2015, New Again has been a mainstay in the list of placements for students involved in the BDSS co-op education program. Every semester, store manager Sandra Hirama and her staff and volunteer team welcome 2 or more co-op students. In New Again's commitment to provide a safe and meaningful work experience, assigned tasks are tailored to the level and ability of each individual student. As a result, every student gains a strong sense of personal achievement, along with a positive picture of the rewards that come from contributing to the success of the entire organization. Beamsville District Secondary School is very grateful to New Again Construction Essentials as one of its most valued community partners. Together with BDSS and the Chamber, Lincoln Rotary celebrates this vital organization in its outstanding dedication to the education of youth in our community. To receive the 2020 Pathways Award, I welcome Jerry Gerritsen, New Again's founder and consummate volunteer. Congratulations, Jerry.
Thank you. That looks great. I'm honored to receive this award on behalf of the staff and the many volunteers. I want to thank the Chambers very much for acknowledging Denise Store for this award. We are very pleased with the students that come out. They're very cooperative and very willing to learn, to see what they can do to improve their own knowledge, I guess, on the different things that they do. We recycle and we reuse and we repair items for the resale to the public, and the funds are raised are used for the Cairns Christian Schools, which are located in Smithville and Fruitland. Thanks again for this award, and very much appreciated.
Thank you to Rotary for the award, for sponsoring the award, and to NACE for their receiving it. Congratulations, well done.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you.
And now we'd like to recognize our silver sponsors. One more door prize. We have a fabulous gift basket here donated by H&R Block, Beamsville and Grimsby from Carrie Hrymak. And our winner is?
Diane Regima, the town of Lincoln.
Nice to see that the town of Lincoln is well represented tonight. At this time, it is my great pleasure to welcome Dean Allison, the MP representing Niagara West. Dean, thanks for being here tonight.
Thank you very much, and thanks for having me on here tonight. I know that my good friend Sam Wusterhoff is watching on Facebook, and he wanted to also his greetings. But listen, we've already had a tremendous night. We've got a lot of volunteers doing great things, as we always see in our community. And as elected officials, we all know that it's so impressive and make us a great place to live. We're going to have some awards tonight for small business and some larger businesses, and I can't tell people enough and encourage people enough to support local business all you can. This has been a particularly challenging time in all of our lives in terms of Corona and what has happened. And quite frankly, some of our small businesses, medium-sized businesses, large businesses are suffering. So I would encourage everybody to support our businesses out here in our community. And I want to thank the Chamber for moving forward with this. I know we're working some glitches out. I know that I've done 100 Zoom calls and I still had a hard time getting on the call tonight because I got home and I couldn't find my computer. It was a crazy time. But I want to thank the Chamber for organizing this event. It's important that we recognize those special people in our lives and special people in our communities. So on behalf of the Government of Canada, on behalf of the residents of Niagara West, I want to say congratulations to all those that have already won some awards and recognized. And I'm looking forward to hearing about our award winners as we move forward to the rest of the night. Have a great evening, everyone. And remember, shop local as much as you can and support our business people.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Dean. Thanks so much. Great to have you here. So we're about halfway through. How are we doing? Is everybody doing all right? Are we feeling good? Are we... We've had enough toast and not too many toasts yet, so okay, great. If you're enjoying it, don't forget to like and share it on Facebook. And now we come to our signature Lincoln Chamber of Commerce Outstanding Business Achievement Awards, presented annually since 2003. These Business of the Year awards recognize the success and excellence of local area businesses that support a vibrant local economy and demonstrate exceptional commitment to nurturing community wellness. Before introducing the 2020 finalists, we want to recognize a group of intrepid members of the Chamber who are willing to take on the daunting task of choosing one recipient in each category from a broad range of truly exceptional nominees. To give you a glimpse of the Business of the Year Award judging panel's significant task, we invite Carrie Beattie, a member of our 5-person judging panel, to share the details of the judging process. Hey, Carrie.
Hi, Anna. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. I'm thrilled to be part of tonight's gala representing the judges panel and, of course, recognizing our amazing businesses here in Lincoln. When we judged, I was with the town of Lincoln. My hair was much shorter and a little darker. The pandemic has certainly changed a number of things. In all seriousness, it is an especially important year to take time to acknowledge our businesses given the impact of COVID-19. One thing I've learned as a lifelong and, as many of you know, an incredibly proud resident of Lincoln, it's our businesses are resilient, our community comes together when it needs to, and we recognize and value the importance of buying and supporting local. You've heard this echoed tonight. So congratulations to all the nominees and especially our finalists in the Business of the Year Award in the small, medium, and large categories. The recognition of being a finalist is an accomplishment of its own and should be celebrated. This is my 3rd year and final year as judge, and I'm honored to introduce the panel of colleagues that assisted. Jeanette Smith, who you've heard lots about tonight, and congratulations, Jeanette, well deserved. Dave Thompson with Enwick, Dave Sortis with BDC. Together, we had the pleasure of assessing each of these finalists, but it's always an incredibly difficult task because each of you are so deserving. It's a highlight for the judges to get a firsthand exposure of the businesses through the site visits. We thank each of the finalists for welcoming us into your workplaces, taking time out of your busy day to answer all of our questions, and it's always great to meet some of your employees. The judges use a set of criteria to evaluate the businesses. Each of the criteria is of equal weight. We had the steadfast oversight of Brian Burton, Meridian Credit Union, who served as the judge's facilitator to ensure we remain focused and aligned to the criteria. So those criteria included staff and employee programs, incentives, and development, the workplace itself for safety, cleanliness, green initiatives, and overall appearance, community involvement through in-kind sponsorships and awards, the future and growth planning of business, marketing creativity, and breadth of promotion. So on behalf of the judges panel, thank you, and the best of luck to our well-deserved finalists. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Carrie. It's a task that I never want to do, so I'm always so glad that these people are willing to do it because I've kind of been a fly on the wall during some of their discussions, and it's tough. We had over 30 nominations this year for these awards, so we truly appreciate how difficult this decision was to make. Each business nominated is unique, and each brings their own vision, skills, and contributions to our community. We'd like to give you a bit of background on what sets each of them apart. So we've partnered with Thomas Reimer Films to create finalist videos that will be premiering tonight. And don't forget to check out our event program. The link for that is in the live stream. It provides a bit of background on all of our awards, as well as a small bio on all of our finalists as well. So congratulations to all 6 businesses being recognized tonight. And like Carrie said, it's huge that you got this far in the process, and it's really a mark of how well you're doing, and we appreciate that. All 6 finalists are going to be given a copy of these videos that we'll be watching tonight, and our award recipients will also receive a beautiful recognition plaque, as well as a 1-year free membership with the Lincoln Chamber of Commerce. So now, let's get started. So exciting. I'm really excited to welcome Alan Gerritsen. We already spoke to Jerry, but this is Alan from Jerry's Auto Body, who's going to introduce our Small Business of the Year Award. Hey, Alan, how are ya?
I'm doing well, and you?
I'm doing good, thanks.
Well, I'm Alan Gerritsen, owner of Jerry's Auto Body, family-run business. It's been in the town of Lincoln for 51 years. It's my pleasure to be tonight's sponsor of the Business of the Year Award in the small business category. In order to be eligible for this award, the nominees in this category must be operating in the town of Lincoln, been in business for at least 3 years, and have at least 1 to 10 full-time equivalent employees. Jerry's Auto Body was a proud recipient of this award back in 2012, and tonight we are excited to welcome another exceptional local business to their award winner. Our finalists for this year are August Restaurant and Nickerson Customs. As part of the award package, we're prepared a short video of each of our finalists. So let's take a look at these 2 businesses and see what makes them outstanding.
August Restaurant.
My name is Clayton Gilly. I am the front of the house manager, as well as the dishwasher when I need to be, the fixer of all things broken, and the paper pusher of the 2 of us.
We focus on brunch and tapas. Every morning we serve up exciting brunch dishes, and in the evening we do tapas and tapas platters, and we also have some larger plates. Clayton and I both have a culinary background, so we wanted to open up a restaurant that had a strong culinary base as well as a strong hospitality base, focusing on the things that we're well known for, which is the brunch and tapas.
Beth and I are hands-on through the whole process, through the food, the service.
We take extra care to make sure that the ingredients are great and that the product is great.
It's pretty much where we at.
that is where we at. We started construction 12 years ago, and we ended up opening up in July of 2008. We make everything from scratch. That's kind of our thing that we've always focused on. We use as much local produce as we can in season.
Right from the beginning, our focus with our wines as well has been try to stay as close to the restaurant as we can. We've traveled as far as Niagara-on-the-Lake to acquire our wines, but we really do like to focus on what's going on right here in our backyard. Right now, I believe we're sitting around 17 employees here.
We actually have 3 restaurants now.
So we keep our team pretty small, and then we get to use them throughout the different restaurants. We deal with Rose Cottage visiting volunteers. We've got a really close relationship with them. With McNally House Hospice, Lincoln County Humane Society, community care. It's a small community, and there's a need for resources from a lot of places. We can't give them a whole lot, but we give them what we can.
We're involved in culinary apprenticeships with Niagara College. The nice thing is for us that we have 3 different genres of restaurant that they can move through and be trained in. And we always try to support people into kind of building their own businesses. We've had people leave here to create catering businesses, and we've supported them.
I think my favorite part is seeing the faces, the familiar faces that we've seen since we opened. Having the conversations about their children growing up and actually being a part of that is probably the most incredible part of this business.
What we try to do every day is make every single business that we have stronger. Our future plan is just to kind of maintain, be strong, always take care that we're on the right path for us, creating a community of people that all have the same goal of hospitality.
Hello, I am Brad Nickerson, founder and president of Nickerson Customs.
My name is Anna Nickerson, and I'm the office manager at Nickerson Customs. We're a family-operated business based out of Beansville.
I've always been interested in the carpentry industry. Started as a cabinet maker, doing things like that, building stuff at home. It slowly turned into what I wanted to do for a living. Nickerson Customs started as a small renovation company, decks, fences, bathrooms, in 2012. We have since grown into much larger projects, full house renovations, large additions, and in the future we plan to grow into custom homes. Nickerson Customs staff is what puts us a step above the competition. They're great guys, they work hard, and all the customers know it. that is what has grown our company to what it is now. The base of our team is the 5 of us. From there, it expands into electricians, plumbers, heating companies, landscape companies, roofers, siding guys, and all of my crew gets along great with all of them. Everyone works well together, and that's what creates a great product at the end of the day.
We really try to make them feel like part of our family, and it shows because they have stayed with us for so long already.
The guys take care of, make sure everything's perfectly clean at the end of the day.
As a company, we're interested in hiring people that could turn into an apprentice. We found a program with BT, Blessed Trinity.
The apprenticeship program is about 4 to 5 years. You learn on the field and then you go to school. It is a great program, and I think you learn a lot from it. I learned a lot when I did it.
We love being in the town of Lincoln. We have sponsored some hockey leagues. Last year, we participated in a sponsorship with Community Living. We have sponsored Yugo Ministries.
I guess our goals would be to get into custom home building. 8 years ago when we started the company, that was the goal. So we're almost there, we're getting close.
We have found too that we want to make it a one-stop shop. Our architectural designer and the interior designer as well, we're going to come together so customers can have it all in-house.
We treat every project as if it was our own house, and it just helps build the trust with the customer.
All right, Alan, the moment we've all been waiting for.
Well, let's see which one of these wonderful businesses have won the Small Business Award this year. And the 2020 Small Business Outstanding Business in Lincoln is August Restaurant. Congratulations.
Phenomenal. Congratulations, Beth and Clayton. Well done.
There we go.
Thank you. Would you guys like to say a few words? Yeah.
Right now we're approaching our 12th anniversary here in Beamsville, and we couldn't do it without such a marvelous community. And we are so excited for the future. We're optimistic, and it's because we're in such a strong community like Lincoln that we can rely on so much support over the years. And we're thrilled to keep on going. And thank you so much for the recognition of this award.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We're really excited to have our customers, our family back. We miss their beautiful faces. There's big things coming down for August Restaurant. Just wait. It'll be pretty amazing.
I have no doubt. To August
Cheers.
Restaurant, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And now we have a door prize draw. This is a fabulous gift basket that was put together for us by Sue Ann's staff, and the Chamber of Commerce has donated it as a prize to
Laura Lee Blake.
Laura Lee Blake. Give us a call and you can come pick it up. So now I'd like to just share a video of our award sponsors so that we can recognize them as well.
Welcome back. My name's Michelle Lane, and I'm going to be introducing our Medium Business of the Year is sponsored by Extreme Technology. Please welcome Scott Holmes to make that presentation tonight. Thank you.
Hi and good evening. It's great to be able to connect with everyone here tonight. My name is Scott Holmes from Extreme Technology Corporation. In 2019, we are the recipient of the Medium Business of the Year Award. Couldn't be more excited to be going through this with you tonight. We have a couple great businesses nominated, and thank you for everyone who is a medium business in the town of Lincoln. In order to be eligible for this award, nominees must be working in the town of Lincoln or operating in the town of Lincoln for a minimum of 3 years and have between 11 to 30 full-time staff equivalent. Our 2020 finalists for this year are Land Art and Dillon Small Batch Distillery. As a part of the award package, we've prepared a short video of our finalists. Please check them out.
I am Christine Wynia.
I'm Richard Wynia.
My husband and I own Land Art.
So we're what we call a design and build landscaping company. Customers come to us with ideas, with a need for their property, and we work through a design with them for their home. Once we're through the design process, we have in-house masonry services, carpentry service, landscape construction. We see ourselves as a single source contractor. We've done this for about just over 10 years. We were dating actually. Christine was still in university at the time. I think the thing that sets us apart is that we are single source. When a customer comes to us for anything that they want for their project, we want to take care of everything from start to finish. We have in-house design service, we have in-house services like carpentry, masonry, landscaping, but then anything that the project requires outside of what we can offer in-house, we bring in as sub-trades. And the hope is that people will see everything that the project entails, all of the ins and the outs. There's no surprises at the end, and that way they can be comfortable with the investment that they're making.
We're pretty involved in the apprenticeship programs for carpentry, masonry, and landscape horticulture. We've also implemented extensive career ladder for the field staff, so they kind of have an idea of where they can move up and what they need to do to get to those spots.
One of the things that we do is we donate materials to a local kind of used building supply location here in Beamsville. There are often leftover materials and extra things or things that are decent that we've pulled out. We just went through a number of big changes as a company. We just designed and saw this office to completion. We're excited to bring customers in here and be able to present our designs right here in our office.
I think in the future, we're also looking at adding other crews that we currently sub out right now. The service that we try to provide for our customers is very professional in their interaction with us, with our employees on site. I like the flexibility actually that owning a business allows for. Even though you do have obligations that are past 9 to 5, it also really provides new challenges every day.
My name's Jeff Dillon. I'm the president here at Dillon Small Batch Distillers. We take local ingredients, either grain, grapes, or fruit, and we turn it into unique spirits. We're a grain to glass distillery, so we make everything at Dillon's out of either 100% Ontario rye or 100% 20 Valley grapes. Start to finish, that raw ingredient comes in and leaves as a finished bottled spirit. So Dillon started in 2012, and that first summer I was in the back distilling during the day, and in the evenings I had a friend come down, the two of us gutted this and turned it into the sipping room. 8 years later, here we are. We focus particularly on local stuff, grapes, rye, peaches, plums, strawberries. We have an absinthe garden out front, so we grow all of our botanicals for our absinthe here. We also take lots of local grade B fruit that's been hit by hail or fallen on the ground, and we'll turn that into peach schnapps or plum schnapps. We partner with many farmers. We've got 7 grape growers right now that grow wine grapes for us that we'll turn into wine and eventually distill into gins and vodkas. So here at Dillon's, we are mainly known for gin. But my dream from the start was to make a pure rye whiskey. Whiskey takes a while to age, so filling barrels was the first thing that I did. But in the meantime, we made lots of different gins and became known for that. Love making gin, it's the most fun thing to make, but now that we're 8 years old, we finally have real rye whiskey out there as well. So here in Lincoln, we are members of the 20 Valley Tourism Association. We do events constantly, basically every weekend. Here in the sipping room, we take a tasting fee and we donate those to local charities each quarter. It's been like a great success. We've been able to promote charities and help great causes. Right now I think we have about 25 staff. Luckily down here we've got this amazing base of brewing students and winemaking students. So we started by hiring almost exclusively out of those two programs. But since the beginning it's kind of been, the whole thing's a training program. It's learning while doing, it's bringing people in that haven't distilled before and turning them into distillers. It's been a really cool, fun experience getting to know so many people and seeing people's passions. So future plans for Dillon's, we seem to come out with 5 or 10 new spirits every year. We're going to keep growing, keep making really cool spirits, and we're going to keep on top of this craft distilling thing in Canada.
All right, and now the time we've all been waiting for. The sealed envelope. And the winner of this year's 2020 Medium Business of the Year recipient is Dillon's Small Batch Distillery. Congratulations, Jeff and team.
It's going to take us just a minute to get Jeff up on the screen, but I have a bottle of strawberry gin that my son gave me for my birthday this year. So here in the office, we're going to be toasting to Dillon's. Here's to our Medium Business of the Year award.
Congratulations, Jeff and team.
9 years ago, my wife and I, we decided that this spot in the world would be kind of our home base. She grew up in Toronto, I was in Muskoka, and this just seemed like the right spot in the world for us. And we just couldn't be happier. This community has opened their arms. They have made us feel so welcome here. It really feels like our home. And one big example is this last March, where of course all this was filmed before the pandemic, but this last March, we started making sanitizer and giving away to hospitals, but we ran out of our alcohol and our bottles within 5-6 days. And the businesses in this community, they give us so much support. They donated so much: beer, wine, bottles, caps, labels. Everyone at Dillon's was crying multiple times through March and April. It was, seeing the community come together like that was incredible. So I'm so proud to be here in this community and be a part of it. And thank you very much for recognition.
Congratulations.
Oh, and one last thing, anniversary.
Congratulations on that too. We have two more door prizes. These are 2 fabulous wine gift sets I am always in the wrong spot, sorry. Donated by Laura Petrunik from the Vaughn team. The first one is Cave Springs package, and it goes to
Scott Maskell.
That's our sponsor. We're going to see him in just a minute. And we also have a gorgeous red wine set as well, and that one's going to
Michael Kokopoulos from the town of Lincoln.
The town of Lincoln. All right. Apparently we're going to have a party there, guys. Fabulous. So when we had originally planned this event, we were going to be in a hall, and we were going to have tables. So some of our sponsors had invested in being a table sponsor. No tables tonight, but we found another way to honor those sponsors. Thank you very much, Katie Appleyard, for pulling this together for us. Please honor our table sponsors. Our final Business of the Year award for 2020 is our large business category. This is the second year that Ariane Insurance has been our sponsor for this event. So thank you, Scott, for your continued support, and congratulations on the door prize win.
Thank you. Thanks, Anna. I'm Scott Maskell, I'm with Irion Insurance, where we provide trusted insurance advice for business, home, and auto insurance from Lake Erie all the way to Lake Ontario. I'd like to thank you to the Lincoln Chamber for being so creative and nimble in running this event, and with all the unique circumstances, and this has been quite a fun night. And I'd like to congratulate all the nominees and all the winners. And once again, I'm proud to present on behalf of Irion Insurance. I'm here to present the Large Business of the Year Award, and I'd like to allow you to watch the video for the two candidates for the award.
My name's Ken Friesen. I'm the General Manager of Opart Hygiene in Canada. We focus on designing, manufacturing, and selling hand hygiene equipment for delivery to hospitals and public spaces. Our mission is breaking the chain of infection. Today, with the global pandemic of COVID-19, that mission is really mission critical.
Our company is into the manufacture of soap dispenser pumps. What we do in this building here in Beamsville is the pump production.
We've got 7 manufacturing locations around the world, and we're intimately involved in their operations. We really understand the industry with a narrow focus on hand hygiene and hand hygiene compliance in hospitals. Opart Hygiene was founded by Hermann Opart in Germany in the 1960s, as alcohol-based hand rubs were just beginning to be adopted in hospital environments. Today we've got over 100 people working at Opart Hygiene. Our staffing ranges from design engineers, sales staff, production staff, a great quality group, and manufacturing and sourcing.
We are a very generous group here, right from the ownership right down through the employee ranks, in supporting some local charities that we've done with women's shelters, food for the homeless and for children, as well as working globally on efforts to provide for different situations worldwide.
We're always innovating around dosage size and variability, foam quality, things that the end user cares about. We've installed solar panels on our roof. We recycle a lot of our material ourselves and use it back in the operations. In the products that we manufacture, using post-consumer recycled material. And then a really exciting innovation that we're working on is a digital solution to increase the level of hand hygiene in hospitals. We've implemented and designed a solution that can notify doctors and nurses about their level of hand hygiene compliance and ways to improve it in the hospital environment. It's our hope that by designing and developing these innovative solutions that we are able to place them everywhere and ultimately are able to break the chain of infection.
My name is Matt Giffen, and I'm the founder and president of Bench Brewing Company. Beer is what we make, quality, innovative style beers. We've been in the area for about 10 years, originally starting to grow grapes down in Vineland. After a while, we realized perhaps it was beer and not wine. An aha moment was the Maple Grove School went up for sale. We purchased the school in 2014. We're very fortunate to have a tap room here in the Maple Grove School, where we can actually serve all of our beer. We're very fortunate to be in the Tony Valley, so we're able to use all the fresh fruit supplied by our farming neighbors. One thing that we always knew was our true passion was the sour beers, the Belgian-inspired fruit sour beers, mixed fermentation, the barrel aging that we do. All the barrels that we have here in the Tony Valley are from our wine partners. There's no other brewery that's as lucky as we are to be in an area that has such a robust and a bountiful supply of fruit. We grow our own hops. We've got beautiful water from the town of Lincoln. We're the last stop on the water line, which is perfect. Our footprint is zero with respect to wastewater. All our spent grains we give to our spent grain engineer, a local farmer named Norm Johnson, who takes them for his livestock. From our position as a member of the community, we have a philanthropic partner, Community Care of West Niagara. Not are we just donors, but we like to participate with our team events. Pathstone, we think that's an important part of our philanthropy with respect to mental health issues. We've also put together a graduating student scholarship at Niagara College. All of our brewers, for the most part, are from Niagara College, the brewing college, so they've brought that education here, and we continue to do a lot of our innovation there. Being in the town of Lincoln, it's been such a welcoming community from the very beginning. From from the municipality and the early stages of our construction to now the folks that come and attend our tap room and enjoy our beer. It's just been phenomenal. We're looking to expand to other markets as well, other parts of Canada, Quebec, West Coast, as well as looking at other opportunities across the pond. As the founder of the business, I do love coming in every day. I know it's something that I've really loved doing. It's just a great, passionate team, innovating, finding new beer styles, and then showing to our customers here at the tap room. I'd be lying if I didn't say that being the chief beer taster is one of the perks of my job.
Congratulations to now about to announce the winner of the Large Business of the Year. Congratulations to Bench Brewing.
It's going to take us a minute to get Bench up here, but as before, I've got this bottle of Cherry Grove Sour Ale that Jeanette brought in, so we would like to propose a toast to Bench Brewing. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
You're going to have to accept on his behalf.
Oh, it looks like we've lost Matt. Well, unfortunately, Matt's not here with us, but we will accept it on his behalf. We will make sure that he watches the video later, and I'm sure he would have said that Lincoln is an excellent place to develop a new business. Congratulations again to Bench.
Cheers. Cheers.
That's it, guys. That's all of our awards. How exciting was that? I've got one more door prize to give away, so hold on for just a minute while I take a little bit of time to thank some of the people who came together to make this such a phenomenal event. First of all, I think we all want to give a big shout out to Thomas Reimer for those phenomenal videos. Thomas, thank you so much. The opportunity to see inside a business makes such a difference when we're learning more about them, and fabulous job as always. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that each one of you decided to join us today for our first virtual gala. I think it went pretty good. It's not quite the same as being here in person, but I hope that you enjoyed it. I want to take just a couple of minutes to thank our committee, who were committed to recognizing these individuals and organizations who make a difference in Lincoln and who wouldn't let a little old pandemic stop them from doing that. Well done. To our judging panel, we had so many great nominees this year, and trying to come up with just one recipient in each category was a task you took on with impartiality and a focus on understanding each organization and the special things they bring to our community. Thank you. To our sponsors, thank you again for being part of this event, for championing excellence, and for being flexible when we needed to first reschedule and then adapt our event. Our chamber is what it is because of your investment in our programming, events, and initiatives. Thank you. To our board and the members of our many other committees for being willing to dedicate their time and talent to creating a chamber that is relevant and strong. To our nominees, finalists, and award recipients, the superstars who show up every day to work and go about creating success for themselves, their employees, and their community. To WeStream, thank you guys. You did an excellent job. We're so glad that you were able to help us pull this together tonight. And finally, to our members for being a voice and a presence in our community. Many of you watching this event are part of our chamber, and I'd like to especially thank you for your support of this event as well as our other events. We're always working hard to engage our business community and create opportunities, as Laura said, to learn, grow, and connect. And it's your partnership with us that makes that possible. So we really thank you as well. And those of you who are watching who aren't members yet, maybe now's the time to jump in. Give us a call at the office. We'll talk about it. We'd love to welcome you here. And now, our final door prize, an outstanding gift basket from Tim Hortons. Jeanette, can you maybe model it for us? Yeah, we can put it up.
It's a beaut.
It's fabulous. So thank you so much to Mike Sheridan for donating this fabulous Tim Hortons gift prize to
Margaret Andrews.
Margaret Andrews. Congratulations, Margaret. And that's it, guys. We're done. Thank you so much. Thank you to all of the businesses and the organizations that were a part of this event today. I'm just so glad that you could be here with us. Talk again soon.